Welcome to Estonian Cricket Weekly. I am Ragne Hallik. Before we start, don't forget to like the video, subscribe and share it with your friends to help us spread Estonian cricket to the world. This week we had matches in Men's Indoor Division 1 and Women's Indoor League, plus third week of our Men's Introduction to Cricket program. Let's start with the Men's Division 1 match reviews. The first match was between Tartu Wolves and Tallinn United, with the winner qualifying for the final. United batted first, but it was Wolves on top early, restricting pair 1 to just 7 runs. Pair 2, Johansep and Santos, got United back on track with 37 runs, before pair 3 of Ashish and Anurag combined for 41. Pair 4, Hamza and Ayush, finished strongly for United, scoring 35 and taking the final total to 120. Best batter for United was Anurag with 19 runs. Best bowler for Wolves was Daniel with 3 for 11. The Wolves' first pair, Ali Masood and Hassan, blasted 47 to put their team firmly on the front foot. Pair 2 of Ali Reza and Daniel followed with another excellent score of 45 to take the total to 92. United needed to hit back, and they did just that, restricting pair 3 to -7 runs and leaving Wolves needing 36 runs from the final pair to claim the win and a spot in the final. Pair 4, Bilal and Lukman, were up to the challenge, hitting an amazing 59 runs and taking the final score to 144, giving the Wolves a 24-run win. Best batting for Wolves was Bilal with 35 runs. Best bowling for United was Santos with 2 for 23. Player of the match was Bilal for his brilliant performance with the bat. Match 2 saw Wolves taking on Riders, with the Wolves choosing to bat first. Pair 1, Ali Reza and Daniel, started well, scoring 43. Pair 2 continued the pain. Hassan and Akib scored 36, before Bilal and Lukman again added a huge partnership, scoring 58 for pair 3. The carnage had just begun, with pair 4 scoring an unbelievable 77 runs, taking the final total to a massive 214 runs. Best batter for Wolves was Bilal with a massive 43 runs. Best bowler for Riders was Rana with 3 for 28. Riders needed to average more than 50 per pair, and they started slowly with pair 1 scoring just 22. Pair 2, Rana and Vivek, got things back on track with 50 runs. Anand and Kush scored an excellent 40 for pair 3, but they left Riders needing an insurmountable 103 runs from the final pair to win. Pair 4 tried hard and scored a credible 37, but it was never going to be enough, with Riders finishing on a good score of 149, but handing Wolves a 65-run victory. Best batter for Riders was Rana with 21 runs. Best bowler for Wolves was Daniel with 4 for 24. Player of the match was Bilal with another tremendous performance with the bat. This week saw the first game for defending champions Saaremaa in the Women's League. They faced Penguins in this week's doubleheader.
In Game 1, the Penguins batted first. Pair 1, Shifa and Beanish, got off to a solid start, scoring 15. Saaremaa did well to restrict the second pair to just 10, with a fantastic over from Anna-Marie, where she took 2 wickets for just 2 runs. Pair 3 of Geetner and Lima cut loose, scoring 24 runs and taking the final total to 49. Best batter for Penguins was Geetner with 7 runs. Best bowler for Saaremaa was Anna-Marie with 2 for 15. Saaremaa started strongly with pair 1 of Archana and Anna-Marie scoring 22 runs. Pair 2, Bianca and Surly, added 13 runs to take the total to 35, leaving 15 to win. The Penguins' bowling and fielding was too much for pair 3, with 4 wickets falling, resulting in just 5 runs being scored, giving the Penguins a 9-run win. Best batter for Saaremaa was Anna-Marie with 10 runs. Best bowler for Penguins was Geetner with 3 for 11. Player of the match was Geetner for her excellent bowling under pressure. Game 2 saw Saaremaa bat first, and they got off to a great start. Pair 1, Archana and Anna-Marie, scored 24 runs. Pair 2, Bianca and Surly, had a good first 2 overs before Beanish bowled a great over, taking a wicket and only conceding 2 runs to keep them to 15 runs. Pair 3 were dominant for Saaremaa. Victoria and Miriam scored 39 runs, with Victoria particularly brutal, hitting 2 sixes and scoring off every ball she faced. Saaremaa finished on 78 runs, leaving the Penguins a massive chase. Best batter for Saaremaa was Victoria with 23 runs. Best bowler for Penguins was Beanish with 1 for 13. Pair 1 for the Penguins did exactly what was needed, with Beanish and Schiffer scoring 29 runs to put them ahead of the required rate. Pair 2, Shamali and Lima, batted strongly to add 27 and took the score to 56, leaving the final pair needing 23 runs for victory. Pair 3, Geetma and Deepa, started well, hitting 12 from the first over, but fantastic overs from Surly and Anna-Marie meant they only scored 5 more runs, finishing on 73 and handing Saaremaa a tight 5-run victory. Best batter for Penguins was Beanish with 11 runs. Best bowler for Saaremaa was Surly with 1 for 11. Player of the match was Victoria for her brilliant batting.
I'm now joined by EKL Operations Manager Terry O'Connor with his tips for this weekend's matches. Welcome, Terry.
Thank you, Ragne.
So, who do you think will win this weekend's men's league games?
The first game this week is the final group game in Division 1 between Riders and Stallions. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a dead rubber, as the 2 finalists, Stallions and Wolves, have been decided, and this result will not change that. For Riders, it also cannot affect their league position, as they are guaranteed to finish 4th. They will, however, want to finish on a high, while Stallions will be eager to be in good form going into next week's final. Stallions to win. Game 2 is in Division 2, between Viking Stars and Hippos, and if Hippos were able to pull off a big win, they could actually leapfrog Bulls and take 2nd place, meaning they would make the final next week, again against Viking Stars. I don't think that's likely, as Viking Stars have dominated Division 2 all season and will want to maintain their momentum going into next week's final to increase their chances of winning and gaining promotion to Division 1. Viking Stars to win.
And what about the Women's League?
This week is a double-header between Saaremaa and Tallinna. Both teams are currently on 2 points, as they each have 1 win to their name. Saaremaa have the ability to score a lot of runs, especially if both Amy Pattenden and Victoria Frey are in the side. The 2 teenagers hit the ball well and can get big scores for their team. Runs for Tallinna have been harder to come by, but Lisa Bowring has had innings of 18 and 23 this season, and if 1 or 2 of her teammates step up as well, say like you, Ragne, I do believe they can get a good defendable score. I'm tipping each team to get 1 win.
In April, we have a couple of training courses available. On the 15th, there is an ECB ACO Ampere Stage 2 course. And on the 29th, there will be an ECB ACO Introduction to Scoring course. Both are in Tallinn, and if you are interested in either course, contact operations@estoniancricket.com. At the end of every episode, I will teach you how we say a cricket term in Estonian. This week's word is for wicket, värav. Wicket in Estonian is värav. Aitäh vaatamast ja kohtume järgmisel nädalal. Thanks to our sponsors, HML Project Management, Nordcon Beton and Sportsbet.io for their continued support of cricket in Estonia.